Alrighty, what the juck is up, everybody? Andrew here, back at it with another video. It is week 4 of the progression series, and look, I already got it up. Let's actually say hello to the Hayato real quick. He's doing fine, making some gains, but let's not waste, let's not diddle. You know what? Let's just get into it. I'm not reciting. Alright, so first up, let's go into the overview page. Got some new tabs here. I've cleaned it up. This hasn't really changed. The only really biggest thing to note is that the Hayato is now taking the monster parks. I actually need to fix this. The Kana did hit 260, and now the monster parks are being juiced into the Hayato as we supplement it going further. So I've also, the messy spending tab is now its own little thing. It's a little better. It's a work in progress, but it should be a better idea of money coming in, money going out. So the biggest thing to note is, let's just highlight this. We had about 46 bill. I think we had a bit more. No, 46 sounds about right. And I spent all of it, and all of it went into the Hayato. Look, I did say I was going to save until March 1st, but look, man, it's Star Force Day. Tapping's fun. I'm tapping away. So yes, Hayato or Star Force. We'll go over its gains in a moment. And right now, we're sitting. I think we're sitting a bit lower. It's like 2.7 bill, maybe a bit more. I think it's around 4 bill. Let's go 4 bill. I think I have like one more meal that I haven't run yet. So that's amount spent. We ending balance, I'll put down as 4. We spent a bit more. I think that's right. Look, I'll fix this up later. But yes, weekly income right now is 33.8 bill, give or take. It will go up. I think the next ones I'm waiting for to increase this will be the look, when rent comes over to Kronos, this will spike up to about, I want to say 34. No, what am I saying? Around 36, 37 bill. And then when the Kana can start doing Cetania, it's going to spike up again as well. But right now, Kronos is getting a decent income of about 33.8 bill. It will be a little bit more because I am doing some farming on the Hayato, but nothing to write home about. All right, as for Challenger World, again, I spent all my money. We had the shoe incident where I lost. I traded 15 bill for an 18-star arcane shoe. Look, it was going to happen regardless. I would have saved like what, maybe 2 bill if I waited till March 1st. It is what it is. Ren got gains, and again, I spent about 36 bill and also made some gains. I'm also already farmed back up to about 5.3 bill as we replenish the Kofas. All right, let's get into the gains. First up, the Ren. So, Ren is now 285. It is now 169 mil CP. So last week we did have the heart, and we were sitting at a pretty 150. And we looked like a part-time worker. So tiny glow up on the Ren. Oh, look, I like the design. It was basically free. I spent like $6 on one royal hair and one royal face, whatever. And then this is all just free and X because I'm a cheapskate. Look, I rather put my money towards practical things like vac pets. All right, so gains on the Ren, gained about what, 19 mil CP just through upgrading the accessories. We'll go over which gains we made. Progressing through Hexamatrix quite a bit. I think the next goal is to get these two to 16, which I'm slowly working on. And again, we also unlocked Carsion, so that's almost a level 5 after I juiced it. I think it's like 3 or 2 away from level 6. No, it's ages away from level 6. What am I talking about? I'm working on Carsion now, which is great. I'm really enjoying my time in Carsion, and I'm keen to farm more. As for Trace prep, I don't know why I included this here. Look, we're close to 14, all right? Let's leave it at that. Gogs coins, decent surplus. Nearing the 130 for a Trace, for a free pitched item. I am kind of leaning on a map just to go 3/4 set, depending what I have at the time. But at the same time, I saw the spreadsheet or the flow chart of what you should be saving for. This really should be only be used on, and the best use of it is that if you're about to hit 10 set or 9 set, you grab whatever you're missing. But it's all, again, you wait until you need it type thing. Like nothing will change if I go get a map, really. Nothing really changes. As for Dawn crystals, I can get a spare. I was going to say this with pendants, but I may need rings, as we'll go into what happened on Star Force in a bit. Still have the Trace Restore. I still have the spare Star Force thing here, Star Core, and the Dawn Star Core here. So I have 2 backups for Dawn. You can see my current stockpile of things that I haven't really opened or interacted with. All right, so let's go over what my gains were. Alrighty, so pretty much the left-hand side is what changed. So I had, okay, can we scroll back up? We have 4 slime rings here, and they all boomed. I put 10 bill into these slime rings, and they all boomed. Didn't see 21 stars once. Again, I will say I'm a 21 star settler, just because there are so many gains to make across the board. It's just worth more money if I go and just distribute the funds across the board rather than focus and get like one thing done. All right, so slime ring just ate money and did fucking nothing with it. I had to settle for 18 stars. I probably could have used the these things. We're going to use these things to bring it back up, but I don't really want to waste this on the slime ring. I think it's better to use these on the pendant, since the pendant is more end game, or there's more longevity towards the daybreaks. I'd rather save these for reinforced, sorry, superior gear. All right, so yeah, the ring didn't do much. I could have crafted more rings, since I have 7 craftable maester rings right here. I did do that on the Hayato. We'll get into the Hayato later. I actually had money. It was money gated for the Ren. The belt did go, I think this is a lie, I think it went 21. I need to check real quick. I don't think I 22'd the belt. Look, I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. All right, quick, cheeky little relog. I've been like fluffing up a video with having to relog. All right, about 21. I made a mistake. Let's fix that real quick. About 21. And then we'll bring back the spreadsheet. Pilot marks, 21 stars. The face I didn't touch. This was just left at 18 since I have no spares. I've got 1 black bean mark, so I might just send this next event. The earrings got to 21 stars. Now the daybreak, this one did go to 21 stars, which is quite nice. I had 2 spares. 1 boomed. Yeah, 2. 1 boomed, and the other one went to 21 stars. I was like, cool, I'll settle to that. And again, it's unstarred. Now for the superior pendant, where are they? I had, look at that, 6 Dom pendants. Including the one I had equipped here, 7 Dominator pendants. I star forced them all. Only 1 went to 22 stars, and it was this one right here. Only this one went to 22 stars, so it's a cool fuck it. Now look, I could have worn the 22 star Dom and just had this daybreak in my inventory. I thought, fuck it, I'll throw it onto the superior pendant, get the gains, whatever, and I'll probably give this back up to 2-land legendary later. A little inefficient, but we got gains, and that's all that really matters. And they just settle for 21 stars for a while, just because it's easier on the mental. And that's, yeah, to summarize it, that what, again, decent gains. It's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items and about, what, 36-ish, 40 bill? And it's not too bad, considering 10 of it got wasted by the slam ring. And I went through so many spares. You can kind of see my inventory now and what I'm left with. See, now, the issue I have with 21 starring everything is that I still need to keep these spares just in case. Now, you may say, look, I have 3 superior pendant backups, 3 belt backups. I could probably just send these 2 next event. Probably. And again, next event, what can I work on? So the first one is Maester Ring. I have 7 of them I can make. I can easily just 22 one and just throw it onto the Golux Ring. And again, because I'm gated by Meso, and depending how much time I can devote into Challenger World to farm raw Meso, really depends how far I can go. So I may just 22 that and transfer and settle in the 21. Again, this ring it's fake 3 line. It's 27%. Oh, it's a decent, but we can get that back pretty quickly. Again, I could just 22 the belt and earrings because I am losing things I can add like reasonably Star Force in an event. Like the arcanes are 18, but you need easily 20 to 50 bill, and like I have what two spares. One shoe and 1 glove. Like I'm not going to be starring these arcanes anytime soon. I need more Satanic meals to supplement this. So the idea is that work on the ones that we have lots of spares on. So Twilight Marks, heaps of spares. I have heaps of superior belts, heaps of superior earrings, and then a plethora of backups. One thing I was interested in doing is, since I have a spare Black Bean mark, I can get this to 18 star and then just ladder the CPAP mark, the Pilatus mark, showcase it here. The only one I have, and this is a decent, not even a decent flame. What am I talking about? But yeah, that's the idea. And I may just like raw tap any DOMs I get, because I will need a 22 star, maybe even a 23 star. Look, I'm not sure what I'll do with DOMs. It's more like raw tap any DOMs is kind of like bonus. I'd rather just save any other money for cubing or flaming, because since I have a lot of gains to make, the flames on this account are dreadful. Like this is 56 and 6, 52 and 5. This is a 40 and 3. This is decent actually. This is way, well, yeah, this is fine. The flames stay. This is 26 and 6, terrible. 32 is okay. This is a 3 and a 3, like terrible. I wish that 70 was on strength instead of dex. This is still a T6 attack. That's T6 boss, so it's okay, and it's like a bit of strength. Again, the pod is still 2 line. This is settle 3 line. This I'm keeping until Saren Emblem. And the CRA are awful. Like they're all settling this, and the arcanes are like okay-ish. Like they're fine. So yeah, lots of work to do on the Ren, and we're already 169 mil. And look, this EP, it's easily enough to clear. So what am I even doing? You're seeing nothing on screen. All right, bring up the familiars. This CP here is, I think, plenty to be able to finish out all these. I think everything but and Kalos is clearable with this. All I got to do is just lab it out, push through it. I did get Master since I did 285, this Master rank. Yes. And getting Master, I think I only need to clear these 2. I get it, basically. This is what, 5k. That's 5k. Oh, and I need to do one of these guys. Don't get it. Like, it's... This, oh, you get nothing from this? You just get points? Oh. Alright. Again, all of these are reasonably clearable. I just need to put in the time to actually learn the bosses. Getting better with Black Mage, P3, I think my best is now 17%. Still need to lab out hard Saren a bit more. I need to be able to... The first goal is to be able to get through phase 1 without losing any lives at all. I haven't touched these 2 at all, besides what I watch on streams. Like, I don't know anything about these mechanics. I know some stuff, but I don't know everything. Again, works in progress. All right, that's the Ren. Ren can stay here while we go back to the spreadsheet. Yeah, got some goals. I do want to clear Black Mage before March 1st. That was kind of like what I decided. It's like, okay, if I am upgrading my gear now, I'm way over spec now for Black Mage. I think last week we did the Scouter. Black Mage is already at 176. That was at 150 CP. Like, I should be even stronger now. So again, everything is clearable. I just need to get to it. All right, let's move on to the Adele. Not much happened on the Adele. Slowly building up a surplus of symbols. Hex didn't change. I think CP changed a little bit. And this is with, I think I'm using the my attack secondary in both. But it's slowly gaining more and more spares. I'm not sure why I'm holding on to all this reinforced stuff. Like, I don't need to. It's just, look, I have the inventory space. Why not? And again, I'm reiterating this quite a bit, but it's more about just making sure I know where I want to take this character. If I want to actually do this, I'm not sure if I want to. Is look, Arcanes, getting them from 20 star, I want to get them to at least 21 star, or like ultimately 22. Slime Ring, we're building up spares. We have no actual spares. I swear I had a trace somewhere, or did I already restore it? Maybe already restored it. What did I do? Oh, I think I made it into Prog. All right, we're looking at the Adele. Where? I swear I had a slime ring. I think it became like hybrid gear or something. Again, I'm not sure what I'll do with all these KTs and Maester rings. Like, ideally, they'll be used for something. And again, big dreams for this pendant. I just don't have the money, the income for this yet. Like, if I look out of Challenger World, it may be something that I look towards. But right now, it's not something that I'm focusing on. And I do have a hybrid slime ring just chilling here. All right, so that's -1 slime ring. All right. So I only got 4, so I'll have to, so basically 3 spares. But since I already have a 22 star KT and reinforced, it's like I could easily push this ring. I guess go to 22 star. I don't really need to hold or settle. Yeah, Dreamy Belt is a low prio, just raw tap it. Like, it's only wearable at the very least 21 star. Pendant, I have a lot. Well, 2 sources of suffering, quote unquote, a lot. I could look, the ultimate idea is that you get a 25 star reinforced Daybreak or Dom, and then you transfer it to get a 23 star source, and then you ladder them both. The idea is to ladder them both, but I need to be able to transfer some big fucking Doms into them, or Daybreaks. And the thing is, Daybreak does kind of, I think you kind of want to equip a Daybreak. Again, it's difficult, since the Adele does, if we minimize the screen again, does have this behemoth. The one plus side is that it's not double prime. It's only single, so that's fine. But I think I have a disgusting amount of dinero on this character. Did I include it in my spreadsheet? Of course I wouldn't. So coins, we have, never mind, it's on a different character. We have 4 spares, I think. 4 spares. But heaps of Golex coins. I think I can buy out another superior pendant as we're slowly building up a stockpile of them. All right, back to the shape. So yeah, the Adele is kind of in limbo. It's 280, so it's kind of like on the, like, look, if I make this a Legion champion and keep it as a Legion champion rather than like a sub-main, level-wise, it's done. It may need some more love with fragments, but I may just do dailies or like the weeklies on it. It's slowly getting sacred symbols until I'm content, and it's slowly accruing spares. But all the arcanes right now are going into the Hayato. It's got like 1 copy of each, and that's it for now. All right, so yeah, unfortunately, the Adele is in purgatory. I will need to decide. So I do have goals. Like everything I'm doing in the Ren, I want to replicate and do it on the Adele. But at the same time, I want to see how much the class improves by the balance changes. If we're getting all 3 patches at once, hopefully we even get them. You can see some decent gains. And then some cube sales. I think it's coming in May. But the Adele has 5 pieces that are 27%. You can easily make some cheeky gains through that. Not sure if I want to touch the CRAs, since you can just go internals. What, an 18-star eternal maybe just be better. That's like a long term. Depends if it'll be efficient or not. Yeah, questions to ask at a later time. All right, let's move on to the Blaster. So the Blaster, aside from just dailies, look, the Blaster is an interesting position. It has a fuck ton of Commercy coins. So I can easily go for a 22-star monocle that's already transposed. This is some super legacy stuff. Transposed it before I quit. I think it's like a 70 5 and 5 flame. I'm not checking. But yeah, these 3 pieces of gear will see a significant boost since it's currently wearing a 17-star solid, a 17-star monocle, and a 17. Oh, no, it is wearing a juiced earring. I will say that. It's like a 22-star double prime transposed earring. But there is no force psycholics in this. So you could easily make some really big gains on this character just through these 3 items. And again, cube them afterwards and will just be big gain. And then for an even bigger gain, it is getting to liberation. So got the cheeky little calculator out. We're looking to lib on March 26th. So it's about a month, about 6 weeks. It's pretty good. So we'll try and cube the Genesis pile bunker. Something decent and flame it as well. That should be a big moment for the blaster. I'm looking forward for when the dailies or the weeklies on this thing become easier. And also the balance patches should also make blaster just better to play overall. So looking forward to that. All right, let's speed things up. We're already 21 minutes into the video. We've done 3 characters, but main attraction or my main focus in Cronus right now is the Hayato. And out of the gate, we gained, what was it? 4 levels? 4 levels. We are 266 and already 64% through the way. It's between what events have been doing. So it's the Monster Park plus some cheeky grinding plus the New Leaf City Duo event. Getting a bunch of EXP through all that, which is kind of nice. The Black Heart is kind of chilling on this thing as I may use it. I did just redeem the Fairy Heart, but I haven't actually started. I kind of want to do an e-culling just so I can start gearing up some characters with the Plasma Heart. But yes, what am I talking about? The Hayato made gains during Star Force. So the ET got set up to 17 star. I could have waited for this, but I was like, fuck it, I'll get some gains now. And I did this thinking that I'd also pop the heart so I get 2 set pitched, but I didn't. It's also wearing, I think that's a 0-starred shoe. It's not, it is not 18 star. I think it's 20% 0 stars. Let's fix that. I'll be start forcing that on the first. But that is better than it was, because I think I got a decent flame on this. But yes. All right, apologies for the coughing fits, as I'm still maybe 1% sick. All right, so the Hayato actually saw some pretty decent gains for the minimal spares that it had. The belt went 21 stars. The pendants remained at 18 stars since I had I had 2 reinforced pendants. They both boomed. I think I saw 21 stars on one of them, and then it died. Yeah, rest in peace. Earring went to 21 stars. Very nice, very easy. I think I transferred on the belt, and I have I had a spare superior belt, so I just pushed the new one into the spare I had. So I was just using the belts. As for the earring, I think I had a bunch of earrings. I'm not sure why this is also already legendary. I can't remember. But look, it's 21 stars. Very nice. The tattoo and monocle also hit 21 stars on both, which is a nice win, even though we have a decent amount of Mercy Denaro left. So still pretty happy with that, though, because this will be a decent hold until it gets Twilight Marks / pitched. And then both rings, it had a reinforced ring that just decided, I'm cool, we'll go to 21 stars. And then I 22 starred a... Oh, that's right. I did do some cubing on this thing. That's why it's legendary. I did do some cubing. So it wasn't actually... Because that's right. I ran out of things to tap. That was the issue with the Hayato. And I said, fuck it. I'll just cube a little bit, get everything back up. So yeah, the ring's 21 star. You transferred a mace ring into it. The reinforced just went straight 21. That's it for the Hayato, really. Made some decent gains because look, we were at 68.8 the week. Then last week we were at what, 50? 45. 16 mil CP gain. Hey, not bad, not bad. We're also 2 more days away from Arcane Dailies. X has also seen some decent progression. Last time we were at what, 3101. And now we're at 9,111. Got the unlocked Janice. Familiars are still all rares. We have what, 2 AD lines and a decent hybrid. And a cope hybrid, that's better. And then we are hoping to get at least a cape from the next 2 weeks of C10, so we can go full 18 star next on March 1st. So yes, I am doing roughly 30 to 60 minutes an hour. 30 minutes to an hour. Yes, that's right. I can speak. 30 to 60 minutes of training, because I do have the VAC pet from the event that will last until March 10th. I want to capitalize on this as much as possible. But yes, next on March 1st, we are hoping to get at least bare minimum 18-star arcanes, and then Star Force Independence that drop. As you can see, the inventory is quite bare. We had 1 slime ring that didn't want to make it. But yes, outside of arcanes and cubing to fake 3-line and everything, there isn't much left to do on the Hayato. But we just get more spares. But yes, we can see through the Jenny Pass missions, we are turbo pass clearing this pass. It will lib on March 5th, so about a week after Star Force. I think Star Force is on the Sunday, and then that reset, following reset, we will liberate. So a bunch of cubes can be spent on that. And I thought it'd be a cheeky way to include where this character will go without any grinding at all. This is just through dailies. It will reach about 275 around April. So this is when Challenge Award ends. And this is a decent idea. I'm not sure if I want to take this immediately to 280. I think 280, it's like, this will take until, yeah, there it is, August 4th. That's long term. But by then, we'll have better dailies. And I'm not sure how I want to split them when the Ren is in Chronos. That'll be a big fun time in April when the Challenge Award ends. But yes, this Hayato is a C10 boss mill. It is clearing C10. It is still, it's good. I like it. I'm pretty sure Scatter is down, like Scatter half works for Hayato. But if I do a cheat, I'm not sure, I don't have it up. Wait, the Hayato I think is, thank you. Fucking ads. I can't believe this thing needs ads to run. Let me out. Input. Change to English. All right, Hayato is already here. We click on results. We're at 38k converted. All right, so it still needs a lot of love, but if you go detailed information, womp womp, doesn't really work. All right, so that's the Hayato. Still lots of work to do. Let's move on. So I'm actually interested in spending most of the funds gathered over the next 2 weeks in Chronos to juice up the Kana. We did hit 260 on it, did get 6 shop unlocked. Nearing a spare for a new superior Golix ring. But yeah, spares are actually accruing quite well to go for the 21-star Absos. And a bunch of gear is ready to just take to 21 stars. Do you have any spare superior belt spares? We have a superior earring spare, which is nice. But I will have to fodder and make a new one, since this one is hybrid. And the superior ring is also hybrid. Gonna make these 2 new. It is in a weird spot for... The monocle is fine, since it's just 2-line. I'll probably just 18-star both of these, but the tattoo... I don't have another tattoo, which is unlucky. There may just be a shit out of luck until I get a Twilight Mark. Then that will be a big upgrade. There's a slime ring, so I'll 18-star the slime ring. I do need to get an arcane weapon, so it's still using Absolab. Like, it's 30 mil range, and it's still using Absolab. Holy moly. And it's also using an Absolab secondary. I already have the arcane one that I'll need to 18-star, and then whenever I get an open box, I will throw it on here as well, an 18-star, and then what, 2-line and whatever. It still needs a better inner ability. And yeah, 21-star, it should be relatively cheap to boost this character up quite a bit. Like, it's already doing Hard Lotus, and Hard Damien. I think it can do a 20-minute lucid run, but it is kind of I think I did that before it got 6 drop. It's just really annoying to clear, like when you're a burst class and your damage profile is majority through your burst, you kind of need to phase lucid with your burst, but then you need to burst again to clear phase 3. So it's a little difficult. Both that and will be a little annoying. So this thing is kind of just stuck at just doing normal any right now. But with a bit of love, it could be juiced quite a bit, especially with the amount of spares it's accruing. But yeah, I'm curious to juice this up a little bit, and it should be the next Titanium Milk ready sooner rather than later. All right, the Shade. We'll go over this quickly. It's making steady progress, but it is 18 mil range, but everything on this is about 15 stars. So it could gain a decent damage upgrade, especially when it gets reinforced 4 set. And I thought I'd just highlight this belt because this is all through free cubes. It tiered up to legendary free cubes, and I rolled this 2-line and then used a stamp to reveal the 3-line. Which I thought was a great thing to highlight. Hexa hasn't been touched ever since Hayato got the priority. Yeah, it already has the reinforced belt. Sorry, it has belt, ring, and pendant. And I'm just waiting to actually get the earrings to drop. So maybe I start using some Legion coupons whenever I do Golix now. And then second last but not least is the Dawn Warrior. It should have Force Superior this time next week. It's slowly accruing spares when we take this to 21-star Abso. Not much else to report this. Everything's hovering around 15 to 17 stars, so I could probably get this thing up quite a bit if I 18-star 2-line everything. It should be able to maybe even be a Lumion Mule. Same with Shade, like Hard Lumion. These things won't need much more to start being able to clear Hard Lumion. I've also been juicing up the Lawnmower a little bit with any of the mag pots we've been getting. It's slowly making its way to 260. But it'll take a while since all of the love right now is going towards the Hayato. All right, finally, the Lin. Lin is slowly making progress in Challenger World as it just reaps the benefits of the dailies. Slowly getting enough Golix coins to go reinforced, getting a bunch of spares. It's already got the belt and the earrings, and it can buy either the ring or the pendant. Look, I haven't touched this gear at all. It's clearing enough. The idea is that I don't spend money on this at all until it's in Chronos. All the money is being fed into the Ren, but you can see that this is why I'm doing it. Just doing dailies on this, it will hit 265 before Challenger World is over, which is quite nice. Quite nice indeed. All right, I have yapped on for far too long. This is another long, very long progression update video on all my time in Mushroom Game. My voice is dying. I am dying. But as always, thank you all for watching, and as always, have a chucking good day. Catch you all later.